Okay, everyone. Happy Friday, people. Hope you guys are all doing well. All right. Okay. I'm just going to give it another minute or two. Okay. And let me start over here. Yeah, hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back. Happy to be back from my Disney adventures. It was awesome. A little crowded, a little more crowded than usual. I'm going normally a summer guy traveling there. The weather was beautiful. It did rain a little bit in the middle of the week, but not too bad. All right, why don't I give you guys another scan so you guys can see what we're running tonight. This is a vintage show, folks. Vintage. The only thing I'm running that's not vintage. Well, there's two items which I'll show. So, actually, I want to kind of wait it out here a little bit till 6. All right, and then I'll give everybody who hopefully on in the show. Welcome, guys. If you're new to the channel or you're new to the show, be sure you check out Darth Tuba's Star Wars Unboxing Show. Okay, this is a YouTube channel which I just journey my Star Wars and collecting journey, both in buying and selling, like I do here for Whatnot. Good to see you virtually. All right. So we got some loose figures here. Got them all lined up. You'll see they come with custom card backs. There's the little mini ones that fit with the clamshell, those little mini clamshell cases. Got some color backdrops to run tonight. Got some tourism stickers and some other things. Here's all the accessories I'm going to run individually. Got a couple of figures, incomplete figures that go with some card backs. Some of them have bubbles. This is the card back isn't that great, but the Vader figure is pretty nice. And this one is actually complete. This card back actually included the accessory. So I will run them all. Got a couple of, got a Max Rebo trio here. We got a separate keyboard, another keyboard with Max. Got a Death Star micro playset. We got a interesting catalog. This is a complete Hoth Wampa Cave micro. These are the pills. They're kind of stickers. I'll run those. We got some beater figures, a Jabba throne, some of my mini card backs and sets, some pins and buttons. The only modern things we got, they're going to run a set of these retro figures. Not set of them, I'm going to run them individually. Okay. A couple of pieces, a few books. I am going to run a Lando sideshow figure towards the end. And this baby right here, if anybody here checked out my live stream, unfortunately, I apologize. I wasn't able to. I was getting some interesting emails from people saying that I was copyright infringing. And I get that from YouTube, but I don't usually get it from other sources. So I got a little nervous. I just kind of dropped this. I turned the channel. I turned the video off. So, but I did do a walk around video of Galaxy's Edge and Walt Disney World, and we built this at the Droid Depot. I had a few people on, and they made. I think Donnie Burmeister made some suggestions. So I'm going to run this starting at $1, guys. Okay. Couple of this, I will. This is a case with the trays, no inserts or stickers. This is just the case, and it's broken. So I'm going to run it at $1. Somebody wants to maybe just cut out the cover. So, all right, we're past the hour, guys. Let's get started. I'm going to start with this little guy right here. Nice loose stormtrooper. I'll do a little close-up scan of it here. Okay, so decent tight limbs. Got a little bit of paint wear on his hands there, his gloves. Okay, and you get the card back with that. Get this thing. There we go. All right. I'm going to do a $2 start. I'm going to run 10-second auctions with 5-second counter bids.
Sounds like she's in trouble. I better play back the whole thing. He says the restraining order in his recording system. He suggests that if you remove the mode, he might be able to play back the entire recording. Oh, yeah. I guess you're too small to run away on me if I take this off. Okay.
Hope everyone had a nice week this week. Star Wars fan, thank you very much for that purchase. All right. So I got a couple of troopers, guys, so I'll run here's another one. This one's got, I don't know if it's been colored in. It just seems like the eyes are just a little darker. And I cleaned it up, but I can't tell if it's just darkened in, or if it was just like, the paint app was like that. So I'll throw two in this one. This one's got a little bit of fading on his rim above his helmet there. But they're both pretty shiny. All right, and I'll give you 2 card backs with that. Okay, and we're right. I'll pop around, guys. I'm going to do some loose figures to start. I always like to ease into it, but I'll get some other ones. I do have some complete figures, too. All right, thank you. Dreaming away the day. Just check out his channel, guys. Check out his Whatnot show. Awesome. Does some great stuff. Yeah, I think he runs we got a nice snow trooper here. Okay. I think he runs kind of a loose figure show, and then he runs an accessory show separately. So anybody needs to. Hey, Mike. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well, man. I know it's been I know we were on with Star Wars Daddy earlier. I'm thinking of you, buddy. All right. I'm really thinking of you. This is number 3. 2 snow troopers. It's all right, man. Yeah, anybody wants to plug any of their own shows, you're free to do that on here. I want to support all of your shows. I love this community, and I want to encourage others to let people know about the show. When I got started here, I don't know, I just had a huge number of people, like 20 to 30 people on my show right from day one, and it's been helping me be very successful. So I appreciate that. Rico, thank you for your purchase. Okay. And we got, all right, this is one snow trooper. 1 stormtrooper, and he's a little bit of yellowed, not too bad, not even yellowed. I think it's just more like faded. And I'll give you another one with that. A little loose limbed, but good army builders. Okay. Now, I don't have single card backs for everything, but I do have them for these. So you get 3 of the mini card backs for that. Late show, Richard Gar 64799. A lot of ships and some nice 3D printed stuff. Cool. I don't know what time you're starting, but my shows tend to run about 2.5 to 2 to 3 hours. So if you're running, I can raid to you. Although it's not, I usually raid to Ultimate DJ. I don't know if he's running a show tonight, but I like to raid to somebody. Star Wars Daddy! All right, guys, if you don't already watch my channel, I understand. Okay, but you got to watch Star Wars Daddy. Okay, and if you're into, it's at 12 a.m. Alabama time. Wow. Okay, I don't know if I should be done by then, but I'll be packing, so maybe I can watch. Chevy, all right, good grab on that. Star Wars Daddy does an amazing job. He does amazing eBay. He's an eBay. The Bay seller as well as a YouTuber. He does some really cool. Like, just be aware that this guy's got a little niche in his hair there in the top, but otherwise it's a pretty decent figure. Okay, a slight loose limb. Also want to point out kind of his cheek there. These are played with condition, guys. All of my things are listed in good condition. Get him in the stand. And you get the card back with that. Yeah, but Star Wars Daddy. All right, let me finish what I was saying. Yes, Star Wars Daddy does an amazing job with his YouTube channel. He does stuff on the Bay. He runs shows running 6 to 7 p.m. approximately on Eastern Standard Time on Sundays, and you got to check it out, guys. He does amazing stuff, all original stuff, mostly complete. Just did I not start yet? Oh, nobody wanted Luke, huh? Okay, I'll put Luke to the side. All right, let's try 3PO. This is a loose limb. I'm sorry, removable limb 3PO. Good figure. No rust there on the thing in the back. Oh man, don't be like that. I absolutely adore Star Wars Dad. He does awesome stuff. All right, so check him out. Check him out on YouTube. He's a cool membership thing. He's really good. And he's got really good deals on shipping and stuff like that. Members can have like claim sales exclusive to them later, where you get stuff even more discounts. So he's awesome. But any graded figures? I am not really. Hey, Star Wars fan, good grab on that. I'm not really into the grading. I'm going to say as of yet. I say yet because I honestly, I'm thinking about it. Star Wars Daddy was doing a giveaway of a CAS membership, and if I had won that, that would have been my gateway into it. This is a very loose-limbed 3PO, okay? Just kind of a nice, good one to put in your droid. I do have accessories, Stacy. I'll run them in a little bit. I'll start running them in a little bit. Going to give you a Death Star droid. Same idea. This standard loose-limbed. That's okay paint. So you can see, well, there it is. But we'll start them for $2. 2 for 2. Come on, it's $1 piece. Can't go wrong. Yeah, I'm gonna run some accessories. I have a couple of larger figures, some complete figures, some vehicle parts, some playset parts, some cases, a little bit of everything tonight. Oh, that's number 7. Okay. 7. Oh, this was 6. Sorry. Hang on 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, we got a pretty good Walrus Man. A little bit of the standard paint scuff on the teeth, but overall really good tight limbs. Okay. Put them in your cantina. Try to get some better light here. This kind of. Let's see if I can brighten this up a bit. That's better. There we go. That was number 5. Okay, cool. All right, thank you for that purchase. And you got it for $2, man. What a steal. All right, we got really good Royal Guard. Although I will say, full disclosure, it's a little loose here on the hood. Okay, I don't know if that seems like a little bit like it's coming off there. Okay, so definitely more of a army builder. Put them in the back. Otherwise, tight limbs, not bad. Comes with the car back. And right. Dude. Okay. So hopefully everyone's doing okay. Any Vaders? Yeah, one. I'll run one Vader. Give me a second. Star Wars fan, good grab on that. Guys, keep in mind, speaking of Star Wars Daddy, he created this cool little trophy for me. This is my trophy. I have a smaller version that I send out to anybody who's the top spender of the show. It's the Chewbacca Award. All right, so let me ask about a Vader. Okay. So, decent paint, no saber. Decent paint on the chest and the belt. The cape's pretty good, pretty clean. Okay. I'll put him right here. Now, he comes with it's kind of a beater Return of the Jedi card. Okay, but I'll include that in it. And again, we'll start at $2. That is that 77? Yep. That is 77. Yeah, I thought so. Let me just double check that. Okay. Alberto, making a first purchase. Thank you for that purchase. That was number 9. Okay. All right. Let's continue here, guys. We have a Yoda, not complete Yoda, but he's. Check the eyes. Color. Comes with the robe and belt. Hey, Biko, you unlocked your bronze Tashi station. Don't forget. You get some. If you guys get some of those rewards, you look up on the code. There's some cool coupons. The more you purchase, the better the coupons are. Yeah. So, hey, Leo Mick, welcome back. Any R2? Yeah, I got a couple of R2s. I think I have a couple of R5s and a couple of R2s. So, Bronx, good grab on that one. Thank you. And that was number 10. Okay, good. And we got, here's a Java. Good robe. No, there's a little bit of a fray here. Just be aware of that. No blaster. Welcome everyone for joining in. We're running vintage only tonight, but a couple of custom items in terms of some tour stickers, some mini card backs, some magnet and some pins that I made up, and some color card backs. All right, Chevy, welcome back. Thank you for that purchase. Okay, so we got 2 droids here. We're gonna run them together. This is a sensor scope droid, missing his doesn't have his. Oh no, he does have a click, but he's missing his sensor scope. Okay, and the sticker you can see is kind of not the best. And with that, we'll run his R5D4. Still good click, but again, the slightly damaged. But these are, I always love having tons of droids. You can customize them. You can put them in your sandcrawler or stick them outside the cantina because no droids are allowed. And we're running. And I'll tell you what. Let me do this. Let me do a little bit of back and forth here.
You must learn the ways of the Force. If you were to come with me to Alderaan.
Everybody see the new trailer for Mandalorian and Grogu? Looks like a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting back in there. Yoda robe by itself or belt? Belt, yes. I do have a belt. Thank you, Chevy. Hang on a second. You know what? We'll run that. That's right next to me. I think I have a belt. Wait a second. There it is. Okay, we have a Yoda. The Yoda belt. Okay. Starting at $2. I do not have another robe thing. Oh, let me know what. I just realized I'm going to grab this. Thank you, Panther. Welcome back. Panther is a past Chewbacca of the Week winner. I feel like I've been away forever, guys. It's like, I was only out for 2 weeks, but wow, it feels like forever. And we do have some giveaways to come to get to, guys. I'll do some figure giveaways shortly. All right, these are Army Builder paint faded X-wing pilots. Yes, it's Luke, but I like to say that since we only got one figure Luke like this, I just kind of like I pretended that there were Luke, Biggs, Wedge, Porkins, Tyree, Hutch, you know, or Dutch, not Hutch, Dutch. I'll give you 3 the same card backs with this one, but they could be Luke's. They could be other things too. I'll go with that. Need more R2. Hang on a second. Do I have any more? Actually, I don't think I do today. I thought I had another R2, but I do not. I do not have another R2 today. I have another R5. I have a better conditioned R5. I'm going to run in a little while. Prompts. Thank you for that purchase. Okay. All right. So somebody was asking about the card back. So people who are new to the channel, I mean, the people that have been around know what these are, but these are essentially. In fact, let me grab one of these. I'll run R5 in a second. But I created these things. I can't take full credit. I solely stole the idea from The Collectible on Whatnot. He made custom versions of these, but these are essentially just basically they're like 2x4.5, 5-inch mini cardback versions of all the cards. I edited them out to just have them be the cardbacks themselves. They are correct on the back. They're laminated, and the idea behind them was to do this kind of thing. That's what I was, to put them in the double wide clamshell. You can get these on Amazon or at a Collector's Warehouse. That's where I get them, right? And you put them in like this, and it's just a nice way to display, So people have been having interest in running the sets. So I'll run them basically by movie. Okay, so these are all the figures that came out for Star Wars. Is about 21 cards. Okay, the entire set of run of cards from there. So I'll run the. I run these. I start them at 10, only to make sure I cover the cost of making them. But if anyone's interested, and they've gone for all sorts of prices, guys. I've had some go. Aha. Okay, AKA. Yes, I did used to round out the corners. I stopped rounding out the corners because that was very labor intensive. I mean, the whole thing is labor intensive. But however, if you want to round out the corners yourselves, you can do that. You can grab a corner thing like a scrapbooking corner cutter, and you can do that yourself if you wish. I know. I saw some people wallpapered the back of the cabinet. I think you sent me that. All right, so this is an R5. Look at this guy. Check it out. It's a much cleaner R5. Click work. This is a beautiful, beautiful figure. Almost one you might want to consider grading. Okay, and you get the little mini clamshell. You can just and the card back just like that. You can go out and display it just like that if you'd like. I'm going to start this one a little bit more. All right, running. I'll have my next one. All right, Wintergreen. Thank you for that purchase. Very good. Okay, let's keep going. This is a Han Solo. Pretty decent. Little bit of hair rub. Okay, paint rub on the hair. Good. This is the camo on the lapel. A little bit of wear, but just a great figure. One of my favorite figures. Okay, and we are about 9 away from a giveaway, guys. I'm not running the gun. If I have his gun, I'm not running it with the figure. I have a few of that blaster. I don't know if I have that actual color. I'm looking at them now. I can't, was he black or he was black, right? I think these are all blue black. My eyesight is not the best. That's why I have to kind of use my little magnifying glass. Otto, welcome back. Thank you for that purchase. Okay. Got a really nice, clean Greedo. It's a solid figure, guys. Okay, check it out. Hong Kong. Here's the feet. This is better than good. This is near mint. No accessories with it. Okay. Speaking of that, though, I will run another accessory in a second. Hoth Leia gun. That's the blue one, right? I actually think I do have that. In fact, I'll run that next. Well, I'll run the blue Hoth Leia. The blue Leia gun. It's escaping me at the moment if that's Bespin or Hoth or both. I think it's both. Hang on, guys. There we go. Sorry. Wow. All right. Good grab on that one. Hang on a second. Yeah, thanks for giving me a follow, guys. That's great. All right. And, sorry, just got distracted there. Oh, that was 18. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. I still have my touch here. All right. So we were asking about the Leia gun. This is not the white robe Leia gun. This is the other gun. Okay. This is the blue version of it. Okay. Trying to get as much close up on this as you can see. But this is a rare one, guys. One second. Oh, of course, right now my computer just froze. That's fun. There we go.
Most of the best freighter pilots have been found here. Watch your step. This place
Hang on a minute.
I'm ready for reading.
Come on, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, there we go. I gotta get a bag for this one. Okay, about 7 away from a seven away from a giveaway. Yeah, I'll bop around, guys. I'm gonna, please keep checking back. I know people like to bop in and out. Okay, but I'll be running about 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. Okay, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of different things. So here we got a Lando, the smiling version of Lando. Good figure. Got the cape. Okay, does have a little bit of, yeah, his hand. That's the issue with the hand. So think about this. You're bidding on the cape. You get a free figure with the cape, along with a card back. So, bubble started at $2, so can't go wrong. Randy, you unlocked the bronze Tashi Station tier, so make sure you check that. I do have another R2. Someone's asking me. It's a kind of a beater R2, but it's an R2. So I just saw it here on my table. I'm like, oh wait, there's another R2. Okay, Liam, good grab on that. All right. Speaking of capes, this is a Princess Leia white cape. It's got some scuff on it. Okay, but if you have a Leia without a cape, this is a great one to get. Have any rare Lando Colt 45? Works every time. For Royal Guard Pikes, I do not have any Royal Guard Pikes tonight. I'm sorry. I always thought this guy talking. It sounded like it's like Obi-Wan, like as if Alec Guinness was providing the voice. I thought that. Okay, Randy, thank you for that. All right, how about, this is a twofer for guys. This is a pretty good weak way. His hands are in good shape. There's a tiny bit of rub on his knuckle there, on his right knuckle. But overall, pretty good. But I'm not going to run him alone. He's got a little scuff on his boots. I'll give you a bib Fortuna, too. Got about 4 away from our next giveaway. First giveaway, I should say. $3. Oh, that's a steal, even for a non-rare figure, man. All right. How about an ATST driver? A little bit of scuff on the back. Oh, just came off. Never mind. Got the good emblem. Little, yep, both good. Starting at 2. Yeah, I think sometimes people are just asleep at the wheel, and somebody puts a bid out, and then, everyone's kind of like looking at other things, and they're like, whoa, what did I miss? All right, good grab on that one. All right, we have a Wicket cowl or hood. A Wicket cowl. I don't think I'm running. Am I running? I don't know if I'm running any E-Locks tonight. I don't think I am. So, Wicket cowl. Oh yeah, that's great. I'm glad you got that then. All right, $2 for the Wicket hood. Not bad. All right. All right, one more, guys, and then, well, you know what? I'll go to my giveaway. We can start doing a giveaway, and I will. Oh, all right. Oh wait, hang on. Okay. Giveaway running. Okay, and let's do. Hang on a second. All right, this is my only prune face with a hood. Now it's got a little bit of staining on it. Okay, he's a good guy, as Star Wars Daddy likes to say. I do have an AT driver. Do I? I thought I did. Let me look around. Sorry. There he is. But you get the hood. Bid on the hood. You get a free figure. Oh, here it is. I had it. Prune face was blocking him, actually. McClunky. Thank you for that purchase. Okay. Awesome. Appreciate it. Okay, this is an AT driver. Just giving you a heads up. It's got a little bit of a loose limb. It is a played with condition. Notice the butt rub. Okay, but he is a AT driver. Spent a lot of time in that AT. It took me a while to do that. Oh, giveaway. Luke's the giveaway. Bespin Luke is the giveaway. AT drivers for the current auction. Guys, I'm gonna pull that giveaway in just a second after Just Jack. Congrats. All right, so last chance to get in the giveaway because they're doing fast. And 3, 2, 1. Drawing the winner. The Star Wars Daddy. Of course. He's going to win that, and then he's going to list it, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to buy it back from him. Congratulations, sir. And thank you for the support you always give me on my show. I'm happy to return the favor. All right. So we'll have some more giveaways later, guys. All right, here's something. If you haven't been on the show before, this is something I, again, can't take credit for this. I kind of just found some of these and put them up. These are stickers, travel stickers, okay? There's a whole set here. We got Endor, Dagobah, Jakku, Dakar, Bespin. We got Naboo. We got Mustafar, Tatooine. Some of them are a little different sizes. Geonosis. We actually made these up when we went on the Halcyon, and we put them all on our luggage to make it look like we were galaxy travelers. We also include in this 4 of the national park versions: Yavin 4, Kashyyyk, Kamino, and this version of Alderaan. This is post Death Star, so sorry we're closed. All right, so we'll run those. Did I spend all my money at Galaxy's Edge? I spent some money at Galaxy's Edge. I did not spend all of it, thankfully. But guys, I love all the product that they sell at Galaxy's Edge. But I will say that I pick and choose. I mean, I don't pick up every new thing that they have there. First of all, I don't have room for it. But I do like some of the stuff that they have there. It's just insane. If you haven't watched, guys, you can check out my. Hey, Star Wars Daddy won it. All right, another great one. Woohoo! Again, guys, check out his channel, the Star Wars Daddy on YouTube. It's a lot of fun. He also does card rips. Really, really fun, cool stuff. So, all right, let's do this. Let's get another. All right, guys. I'm gonna throw a couple of things here. Let's do a twofer here. All right, so if you got a Naked Vader, this is a damaged coat. This has got like a taped up, thing. This is definitely for like not a beater figure, but if you have like a Naked Vader and you want to get a cape on him, we'll do that. Okay, and then we'll do a broken tip saber. Okay, sorry. And then we'll put those two together. All right, so you can get those and put them on a Naked. Do I have any Rebose piano? Yes, I do. I have a Rebose piano, and I actually have more than one. So I will run a Rebo piano next. Actually, I'm going to run 3 Rebo pianos tonight. Bespin Leia. Not tonight. I don't think. I'm looking on my thing here. I do not have a Bespin Leia. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Give me a second, guys. I need to get a baggie for this so I don't lose them. All right. Congrats on that, Chevy. All right. So here is a Rebo piano. Okay. Good shape. All keys are there. We'll start this one maybe a little bit more. Start at 10. Have to keep the prices not too high. So. And then want to continue. Oh. All right. Good grab on that one, Chevy. Okay. All right. We've got a Bib Fortuna. He's got his robe. He's got his little chest piece. No staff. Oh, let me get it. Let me do this. These. Okay. Yeah, man, some of those figures are. I gotta good grab on that. Got a pretty good, clean, little bit of rub in the head there, but a decent, displayable Imperial Commander, or General Veers, as I know him. One of those cool characters that's one of those actors that's been in everything. Saving, Glover, man. Who's been in, not Saving Glover, he's a dancer. Glover's been the guy that's been in a Bond movie, he's been in an indie movie. All right, good grab on that. Okay, so let's do a complete figure here. Another one. Okay, this is a Lando, non-smiling Lando. Got the cape, got the weapon. Okay. I'm going to run these guys a little bit more, guys. Okay. I'm going to start him at 12.
Not after we demonstrate the power of this dish. In a way, you have determined the choice of the planet that will be destroyed first. Since you are reluctant to provide us with the location of the rebel base, I have chosen to test this station's destructive power.
Okay, good. Thank you for that. 32. Alrighty. All right, so next time we're running. These are custom. These are card backs. I want to point my camera up over my thing there, and you'll see I have a whole set of one of those Michael's baseball bat displays, but I got a bunch of figures in there. And you can see they have their card backs, their corresponding card backs. Most of them, as some are custom. So I kind of created these. They're laminated. You can kind of put them up as backdrops, okay? So this is for the entire set. All the entire whatever 100 something. It's like 105 or 10. I think I put in a couple of extra ones in there too. So we're gonna run that $2. And they kind of all look like this. This is, they're all different colors. Oops. I did my best to match up the colors from the original card backs. All right, Milkman. Thank you for that purchase. All right, to kind of go along with that, I started working on these two. Now, these are the pills that go with those cards. Now, you don't need the pills. You can just use them. If you look on there, in the front of the bat, I put a few of those pills to demonstrate. Now, I'm going to give you full disclosure, guys. These have been a little bit challenging for me, okay? You got to be really careful. You might have to cut. This is label paper. You might have to cut them out. They're supposed to peel off, but some of them are finicky, so you may have to try to kind of cut them with an X-Acto knife just to make sure they get off safely. This is the entire Star Wars line of figures. There's I think two of it. There's two of it, each of them. So we'll run the sheet for $2. Hey, Otto, thank you. What are we doing here? Let me get. Those are all done. Then we have these two. All right, thank you for that. Okay. All right. Let's do another accessory here. All right, I'm gonna run two things here. This is the Dengar or the Snowtrooper gun. I'm gonna run a second one that's kind of damaged. It's got a little. Not only is it kind of roughed up there on the handle, but it's missing the other protruding part. So I'm just gonna run two of them. Again, $2. Thank you, Panther. All right. Now, what we do it. We're doing good, you guys. We're doing good. All right. The items are going to start getting a little bigger here. I still got a couple more loose figures here, but let's do a twofer. We got a pretty decent Leia, good face. All right, good hair. Discoloration a little bit on the. It's pretty white on the torso, but the legs and the arms. Come on, dude. Embarrassing me. There we go. And then I got a Han to go with Leia. A little bit of faded hair, the big head. Okay, and two card backs to go with that. And we'll start it at 2. Welcome, guys, for jumping in. Be sure to check out my channel. I run videos pretty much during the week, and I shoot them, including shout-out videos. Everybody who made a purchase will get a shout-out at the video. And whoever the top spender is will get their Darth Tuba award, or the Tubaka of the Week award. Thank you for that purchase. All right. All right. And that's okay. And we can do a. This is a pretty decent face of the Rebel Commando. $2 start. Hot Wheels ships. I'm assuming you're referring to Star Wars versions. I actually sold all of mine off. I no longer have those, and I haven't really been picking up on those. Sorry. But thanks for asking. Yeah, today I'm still running some loose figures, some more accessories. Oh, wow. It's amazing. Some days the mini card back sets, only the Star Wars one. I'm just about to run Empire. Congratulations on that, Panther. This is the Empire card back sets. Okay. Now, there's actually two sets that go with it. There's the Empire Strikes Back. These are all the figures that were released on the Empire Strikes Back line. About 29, I think. And then these are all the repacks for Star Wars. So there's something like 40, 50 or so in the lot. That's the Empire Strikes Back one. That was 30. Dang it. No. All right, good. That was 39. Okay, hang on a second, guys. I just got to make sure I keep my I don't know. Okay, cool. All right. What do we say? We do. How about this, guys? All right. This is a little faded. All right. This is a skirt for a snowtrooper, and it's been used. It's got a little bit of tiny bit of tear on it, but it still fits on a snowtrooper. But it is a little a little bit of off white. Okay, but I know that is always a tough one. So why don't we throw a snowtrooper rifle on there as well, and we'll run it. Even a slightly dinged up one people want. Thank you, Randy, for that purchase. All right. Here we go. Let's do a Cantina 3 for here. We got a need the stand. Gotta get the stand. Walrus Man, actually, it's a pretty decent one. Slight pink variant on the teeth. And we'll throw in a snaggletooth. Okay, get a snaggletooth. Hey, you know what? Just because I'm feeling weird today, let's throw a Gamorrean guard in there. I know, not part of the original Star Wars, but let's pretend we give it that. The clear stands. Honestly, I purchased figures from other whatnot and other places, and they a lot of them sent them in. I also I've purchased a set of them on ICCC. You can look for the Facebook group IC for Life or ICCC down in Nashville. It's like One of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't belong. Everybody remember that? 49 years ago today, the Electric Company. Who remembers the Electric Company? 49 years ago. I cannot believe it. It's been that long. And for those youngins, it was kind of a sister program to Sesame Street, but it wasn't no puppets. All right. We got a Bosk rifle. Bosk rifle. I don't know if I have a. Do I have a Bosk? You know what? Getting all the figures to stand. Tell me about it. I know. And they've come out with, over the years, man. They have come out with some different types of stands. You know, I mean, I'm not talking about the vintage. I mean, yeah, modern too. Modern's come out with a whole bunch of different types, and they don't always work. You know, they're not all consistent. Thank you, Image 70. All right, let's do this. Put these two together. How are we doing here? Yeah, about 8 away from another. We got a. This is kind of a faded paint Luke Hoth, but I'm gonna pair with a really good Hoth Leia. All right, but a little bit of no, actually no. This is a little bit of paint, a color there. I tried to get that off, it wasn't coming off, but otherwise it's a really good figure. But I put them two together with the card backs, and we're running. Okay, B Mitch 70. Thank you for that purchase. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. All right, something different. This is the Micro Collection Death Star. There were two Death Star pieces. This was the one that included the trash compactor. It's got the. Oh, let me get my. It's got a lot of the play features still there. It's got the trap door. It's got the close the trash compactor part. It's got the elevator. Okay, and it's got the door opening here and closing. So no figures and no other pieces that were loose to it. All right, but it's a cool piece. So and the Death Star one I find as being one of the harder ones to get. So I would say it's a good one to start up with if you're interested.
We've got to do something. What are you talking about? The droids belong to her. She's the one in the message. We got to help her. Now look, don't get any funny ideas. The old man wants us to wait right here. He didn't know she was here. We just need to go back and
okay, man. Good grab, Big Daddy. Excellent. All right. All right, so this kind of came, I don't even remember where I saw this one, but this is a different type of catalog. It's 1979. I don't think it's complete. I think it's missing some pages, okay? Because I know that they had more than just these figures. I think there's a page right here that's missing. But it's still kind of cool. And it's a little bit, I don't know. I just it definitely is missing a page because the pages came out. So, but it's just a cool kind of ephemera piece. It's got the whole like cash refund form on the back because there's this cash refund thing. So it is dope. I agree.
What should Artu and I do if we discovered him? Lock the door and hope they don't have blasters. That seems very reassuring.
Okay, thank you for that. 30. Oops, sorry. Need to pick 34. Oh, give me 1 second, guys. What the heck, man? Right, whatever. Let's call it 34. Right. Cool. All right. So, how many times has this happened to you? You have an R2D2. It's a beat up R2D2 that you found, but it's otherwise okay. It does still click. One little problem though. It's got the marble in it. It's got the marble in it. So it's kind of a beater R2 with the marble in it. I don't want to even talk about where that marble came from. So I'll include this. Is that a pack? I think it's is that Pac-Man Ice? I think that's Pac-Man Ice, right? Yoda with him, and 2 card backs. Maybe Yoda can help get that out.
This is not gonna work. Why did you say it before? I did say so
All right, Berdani. I'm glad you're in the house, man. I'm running that droid you helped me make. I'm running that towards the end of the night. If you can't be here, let me know and I'll run it early. Okay. All right, we're gonna bop back and forth. How about a nice commando rifle? All right, we'll run that. That's 44, 45. That was I said it earlier, Brooklyn. I said I found one more R2. That was the one I just ran. Do I have another one? Well, I don't have one on the table at the moment. I might be able to run back to my thing here. Maybe during the next giveaway, which we're about 4 away from. So when I start running the giveaway, I will. I'll see if I can find another one in my stuff. All right. Thank you, Randy, for that purchase. All right. Okay. How about here's a twofer. Okay, so this is a very odd Tusken Raider. His head is a little wobbly. I feel like it might have been played with. He's also got a little bit of a gouge on his shoulder. Okay, but he's a good army builder. But I'll include another one with a slightly torn cape. Okay, so these are just 2 army builder Tusken Raiders. I have no card backs to go with this one. So Brooklyn, you want to give Catherine 34 the R2. Is that what I'm hearing? Is that what you're saying? Wait, before you do that, Brooklyn, hang on. Give me a second. That's really nice of you. But if you want an R2, let me see if I can find another R2 to run. You know. All right, guys, we got a Death Squad commander with some serious paint issue on his helmet. So I'll run, and then another one whose head is a little bit wobbly. So again, these are 2 army builder versions of that. Starting it at $2. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go check for another R2. R2's popular anyway, so it's worth searching for.
Yes. We have an emergency alert. Attention block AA-23. Princess?
I do have another R2. I have a good R2. I will run R2 next. $2? $2? Yikes! You're killing me, Smalls. Wow. No, that's all right. That's good. All right. So we were asking about an R2. Now, really good sticker. Okay, and I do have the card back is not quite right. It does click. The figure's great. Slight fading on the silver, but it's technically the R2 without the sensor scope card back, but it is one with the sensor scope. Just so we are clear. I've been running the card backs a little bit more, I've been running the clamshell ones a little bit more because I want to help cover the cost of the clamshell. But normally that's not an issue. All right. Now, so neither Catherine. So I don't know if somebody wants to do it. I've really never done that, guys, where somebody else is like wanted to give something to someone else. It's not that I don't like doing that. It's fine. I'm always afraid I'm going to looking for a beater that clicks. Okay. I don't think I have any more to run like that, but I will keep my eyes open. These are 3 Army Builder Tuscans. They're not bad. They just, they just have like the slightly loose limbs, the paint rub. Dude, what are you doing? Ah! Like, I tend to run droids as complete because they don't really come with anything. But we'll run these for $2. All right, more accessories. Let's get those ready here. All right, good grab for that. $10. All right. Okay, we got an Emperor Cane. This is an Emperor Cane. Good, original accessory. Oh, and I think we're ready for another giveaway, so let me activate that.
There's something alive in here. That's your advantage.
Did I not do it? Oh, wait. Sorry. Hang on. There we go. Thank you, Trey Cox 50320. And then we have Gothy Stick. Okay, as far as the giveaway is concerned, we're going to run a Lobot for the giveaway and a card back to go with Lobot. Thank you, B. Mitch. I appreciate that. 51, right? There we go. All right. Do another group here. We got do a Hoth set here. We got a Hoth Rebel Commander. Very clean. Good figure. Just a little paint rub on the scarf thing. Does anyone care about Lobot this week? Star Wars Daddy, I'm with you there. I always liked the character, but these guys are a little close. Let me back up my camera here. There we go. All right, we're gonna run these 3. Oh, these come with card backs too, guys. La 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 la. But she was in a cutoff shirt with big arm muscles. Yeah, talking about all sort of different things. Useless information that nobody cares about, but he likes to give that information out. Where could he be? Where could he be? All right. Thank you for that purchase. Let me do this. I'm going to actually put some of this stuff in the bag just to keep it. Some of them, so I don't. I'm always afraid I'm going to bump my table and everything's going to fall off. Although I do check the video receipts to be absolutely sure. This is number 52. All right. And how about we run a nice chewy bowcaster? Boodly-doo. Do people even know Cheers anymore? I don't even know. It's like crazy. All right. Last chance on the giveaway, guys. I'm going to draw the winner in 3, 2, 1. Did that? Go. Go. There we go. Okay, AKA. Awesome. Thank you for that. And thank you for your follow. And congrats on your win. All right. Let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. We still got a little bit of everything. Here's another. Okay. So we got a Leia Bausch figure. Pretty decent. No helmet, no other stuff. But I'm going to include not only the custom card back, but I'm going to include an actual card back. This is with a bubble. Pay close attention. Okay, you can actually slip this figure in and put it in with the bubble and display it that way. It's got the free Anakin sticker on it. It's also unpunched. That is an awesome card. Okay, so you're kind of bidding on the card back, guys. The figure's a bonus. So I'm starting it a little bit now. Now you have to buy a Best-in Blaster. Do I have a Best-in Blaster there? Actually, I think I can accommodate that if you're interested. I can maybe try to sell a Best-in Blaster. Let me see if I have a Best-in Blaster. I wasn't going to put one out today, but I do have a Best-in Blaster. There we go. I'll run that next. Mr. Roman, welcome back. That was a good purchase, man. All right, awesome. Okay, someone was asking about, hey, Mr. Roman, you unlocked the Gold Hoth Rebel base. That's because that's some more deals. Make sure you check out the discounts. Okay, guys. So whoever asked about the Best-in Blaster, go for it. Knock yourself out. Any astromech droids? Welcome to the show. I've been running some astromechs. I will probably run a few. A few more if I can. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. I think I ran all of the way I have right now, ready to go. But give me a few minutes here, guys. All right. Thank you for that. Let me just grab this out of here. This is 55. Okay. All right. So this one, I'm being very careful with my Lukes, guys. My Jedi Lukes. All right. This is a really nice Jedi Luke. I actually keep this in the packet. This is not in the original bag or anything. This is just a Ziploc. But I'm putting it out here just to show you the clean face. Okay. It's pretty good. Okay. There might be a itsy bitsy tiny bit. Oh, geez. All right, you know what? Let me take it out. Be careful. I just hate handling these things because I feel like if I touch it the wrong way. Okay. It's pretty good. I mean, as you see my loops, I've actually turned put all my loops as beaters. So this is not like that. This is a better figure. Comes with that. Okay. I keep it in the bag to keep it safe, guys. Because that, if you didn't already know, and I'm sure many people on this channel do, that face gets so messed up. You breathe on it wrong. The paint just comes off. All right. Thank you for that purchase. Okay. So here's an interesting one, guys. This is a complete Hoth Wampa Cave. When I say complete, okay, I'm not going to take everything out, but I'm going to just show you. The box has got a little bit of wear, okay, but overall, it's pretty good. All right. But the thing is this: it includes the inserts. It includes the baggies with the figures still inside. The piece itself, the instructions, the catalog, and I believe the We Really Do Care is all in here. This is a beautiful vintage, I wouldn't say mint in box, but in box. The contents are mint. So I'm going to run this a little bit more. I'm going to run this at 15. Oh, how are we doing here? Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing. I will pack that up nice for you. Okay, let's run another set of these travel stickers. Okay, we got a few. I have a few sets of those. You missed out on that, or you want to get in on that? We start these at $2. I'm gonna bop back and forth, guys. So I'll follow each thing up with like a different thing. Star Wars Daddy, man, you like those, don't you? Next time you go to Galaxy's Edge, you got to decorate your. You have to decorate your thing with that. Your Star Wars Daddy took them again. You want to use them as giveaways? I know you. All right. This is another set of those pill stickers. This is the Empire Strikes Back version of the pill stickers. Okay. Again, the pill stickers are a bit finicky, guys. You might have to use an X-Acto knife to try to cut them out. All right. Some of them peel, but some of them can be a little bit tough. There's 2 sets of all of the Empire Strikes Back figures. You know, they're custom things you can use for, but the stickers kind of serve as like a laminate. The sticker has a laminate on it so that it gives a little bit more thickness, so you can display that multiple places. And what do you say? We do another. Okay. Thank you, Pam. All right. Now, let's do a twofer here. This rifle's got a little bit of scuff on the handle. Okay, so we'll include another one. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second here. You know something, guys? 1 second. Okay. All right. Here we go. There's 1. There's 2. Commander Cody. Well, we're doing a vintage show tonight. However, I should point out, guys, that Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, I am running a modern show. There may be some Codys in there. I'm not 100% sure. But today, it's all about the vintage. It's all about the 70s and 80s, with a few minor exceptions. All right, Chevy. Good grab on that. Okay. All right, guys. Pay attention. We got a size Snoodles. Pretty decent. We got his Droopy McCool. And although he's got a little bit of rub here, some staining on his arm, and a slight fade, we got Max Rebo. So here's your chance to get a nice, better than beater version. We'll start these guys at 10 for the set. Oops. What's the matter, man? Oh, Mr. Roman, good. Thank you for that purchase. All right. How are we doing here? We're about 10, 11 away from another giveaway. Check this one out. Actually, no. I'll do that in a second. All right, another custom idea. Something here. We got a set of buttons. These are just pin back buttons I made. These are a bunch of the promotional stickers that went on the cards. Boba Fett, Nine Nub, 4LOM, Admiral Akbar from The Revenge of the Jedi, Anakin, Zuckuss, the green pop, and the blue pop. All right, we're running them for $2. And I do have a few sets that I'll run later. Okay, guys, I think I'm getting to the point now. All right, Chevy, thank you for that. Awesome. All right, so we got let's get back to some loose figures for a bit. That's number 61. Okay. Let's toggle some loose figures and accessories. We got a really nice, clean B-wing fighter. Where is that coming? Okay, here it is. With the card back, starting at $2. Okay, thank you for that. Tuck par. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. Where are we? How about... Had a weird one here. All right, let's do this. We have a Bausch helmet. Whoever won the bout, there's a little bit of scuff on there. A decent helmet. Thank you. Just after that purchase. All right. And all right. So this is a pretty good 4LOM / Zuckuss. If you know, you know. Okay. But here's the deal. I'm gonna throw in another bubble card. Now the bubble isn't the best, but look at the side. It includes his weapon. This is a complete figure. This is a complete figure with a slightly bent up card. This is my last original card back. So you can actually put him right in there and display that in a star case like that. Yeah, Treecast, you unlocked some bronze, the Tossie Station bronze. So you got some discounts for more purchases. Thank you for that purchase. All right, Erikar, welcome back. Another Chewbacca of the week. Past recipient. Okay. We got check out the face, folks. All right, it's pretty good. A little bit of touch on the nose, but tan, not the pale white version. And does include his card back. There we go. 65. That's right. Yeah, guys, I appreciate your patience. Sometimes it takes me a little time to get things started because I do these myself. I don't have any assistants down here. Gonna start running. I'm gonna, toggle between a lot of different things, guys. So just be patient. Hey, good grab on that. All right. Okay, we got a Bausch blaster rifle. Okay, everything original. But if you run into an issue with that, all I ask is that you email me. I will send you a replacement or refund you. I will make it right. I do the best I can, but this is just a tough game. So I'm learning as I go. Learning from awesome people like Vintage Toy World and Star Wars Daddy. Thank you, Panther. Okay. So we got 3, not 4, 3 X-Wing Vintage Cannon pieces for either this one's a little bent. It's either for the X-Wing from the white X-Wing or the battle damaged X-Wing. We have 3 of them. Thank you, Panther. All right. Okay, so I got a really nice, tight-limbed Biker Scout. A little bit of paint rub here and there from play, but all in all, a good figure with the card back. About 4 or 5 away from another giveaway. Nice hit. Just making sure that I didn't leave anything behind over here. I don't think I did. Okay. All right, great grab on that one. Thank you. All right, so not sure if this is a very individual item, but this is one of the any ATST Top Gun. No, sorry, no ATST Top Gun. This is an Ewok Village, one of the fence pieces. Not sure if there's any interest in that, but starting at $2. How we feeling? We feeling good. We were feeling, I don't know if you're referring to me being sick earlier in the week. I did come back from Disney World with lots of great souvenirs and a cold. But I'm better now. We're a little bit worried about today being able to get through my show without coughing up a lung, but it seems to be holding okay. All right. Pico got that for $3. That's great. I know they're not the most uncommon things, but or most common things, but okay, let's continue. Here we go. Let's do a little hodgepodge here. We got the backpack. We got the other backpack. And we got one of those gas masks. Although this one, I would not want to wear this gas mask. Ebola. Yeah, I know, right? I will say I'm not usually. Well, let me put it this way. I do go every couple of years to Disney World in spring break, but I do it with the band trip. I take the band students, and so for me to go, when I'm on a band trip, I am so busy and I'm running around doing so much. Man, cool. All right, good, easy peasy. I'm so busy doing stuff that I just don't notice it, But this time is one of the first times in a long while that I went down just for my own personal vacation, and it was crowded. It was a lot. There was a lot going on. All right, how we doing here? One more, and then we'll. Actually, you know what? Let me get the giveaway started here. But here's giveaway number 3. Okay, and it's running. Awesome. And for this one, this is a beautiful Cloud Car Pilot. Slight rub there on the helmet. but really good otherwise. Good boots. And for the giveaway, we're going to put out, this is in the back here, a good Nick 2 figure for the giveaway. We'll run that in a few moments. Thank you for that purchase. All right. I don't know if there's any interest in a very much piecemeal Jabba throne, but it would be good for customization. Okay. It's all I can say. It's got the turn thing, but no other parts. I'm going to run this a little bit bigger because of the weight and size. But I will start it at $1. This is medium number 3, right? All right, get your giveaway in there soon, guys. Oh, let's grab a few things here. All right, thank you for that purchase. Okay, so stay there. All right, another custom item here. These are catalog pin backs. Okay, they're all pins. These are all of them looking like the catalogs. Okay, not every single one of them, but we have a few. This is actually the original one that they sent out to investors, like toys, like a toy fair. Again, I have a few sets of these, but I'll run one right now. What's that? 8. So there's 10 of them. 10 pins. These are custom made. I make them myself. Turn this a little bit. And let me go back to small. For Donnie's winning. Okay. Thank you. Now, if I run any more of these guys, just to save time, I'm just gonna like show them in the box, just so. All right, let me get the rest of these out of here. And while I'm doing this, let's draw our winner. Last chance for the giveaway. Almighty Scorpion. All right, Almighty Scorpion. Thank you for following, and I hope you'll consider making a purchase. Thank you for following, and congratulations on your follower giveaway. This is number 3. Okay, there we go. All right, we got one more giveaway towards the end. All right. We got a complete squid head, guys. We got a complete squid head. Comes with the blaster, comes with the cape, comes with the skirt, comes with the belt. That is a complete Squidward. Sorry. Squid head. You are bidding on one figure with no less than 4 accessories. Please bid accordingly. Star Wars Daddy takes it. I think this was yours, Star Wars Daddy, just so you know. I do believe this might have been yours. So, this is hysterical. He buys from me, I buy back from him. I think you got a, I can't remember. I honestly can't remember if you got a deal on that or not. All right, we got 2 blasters here. We have, okay, I'm trying to get the light on here to just, so you can see it. I believe they're both blue-black, but they're slightly different shades of blue-black. Although one, I don't know, this might be black. Okay. I don't know, guys. My eyesight is just not good. But they, you put them next to each other, right? The one on the top looks black. A slightly blacker black. Yeah, I agree. But I'm running them both together. Okay. 74. Thank you, Ultimate DJ. Guys, check out Ultimate DJ shows. He does an awesome whatnot shows. Okay, and keep that right here. All right, so let's take a look at this guy. We got one of the better Max Rebos. Yes, slight fading, but comparatively to most, he's in really good shape. Okay, but let's give him his keyboard. So this is a Max Rebo and keyboard. You're getting them both. Yep. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Two sizes of imperial level blasters. They're the same size. It's the same size. There are some different color variations. Well, I don't know if that was, or you're talking to Ultimate DJ. I do not have Stacy any Emperor World Guard spikes or pikes today. I'm sorry. All right, let's continue, guys. Again, I'm bopping around here for different things. Here's our mini card backs, Return of the Jedi. Okay, this is the whole set of Return of the Jedi. I only have today. Do I? Well, no, I have. No, and this run is just for the Jedi. This one is just for the Jedi. So about 40 something cards there, guys. So. Oh, the Max Rebo. Keep trying, man. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Oh. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Roman. All right, guys. We got an Obi-Wan saber. It's got a little bit of chewedness in the front, but it does have a tip. So overall, not a bad one. Let me show you the. Okay. Blue saber. Good grab on that one. All right. Not sure if there's any interest in this. Hang on a second. Okay. This is 77. Right? Okay. This is I'm really just selling this for the front art, guys. This is one of the vinyl cases. It's got nothing in it. It doesn't even close because it's broken here. See? So you could use it for that, and you have to fashion a way to seal it. But I'm really just selling it more for the front piece. You can maybe grab it and use it as a piece of art. Cut out the entire front vinyl part. So yeah, I was a little shocked at that one too. There, Ultimate DJ. You never can tell. You never can tell with whatnot. But it's okay. Like I said, if I wasn't willing to lose it for $2, I wouldn't run it for $2. So again, guys, remember this does not have trays and it does not shut. It's got the thing is kind of broken off. The snap is on the other part, but all right, Panther. Thank you. Okay. All right, guys, we're trying to bop along here. How about a complete figure? We got a Klaatu figure. Got a nice skirt. I think this might be a Star Wars Daddy purchase. All right, because it seems like he's the only one who knows how to get those really beautiful skirts. But it also comes with his accessory. All right, grab it. Thank you so much. All right, now we get it here. What kind of? I've now gotten to the point where I'm all over the place with stuff. So we got this. We'll run this one. All right, good grab on that one. Okay, thank you for that purchase, though. All right, we got. Okay, guys, pay attention. We do have a silver microphone from the Rebo Band set. I don't know if it'll. Oh, it does stand. Okay. Bid accordingly. This is a tough one to get. Thank you, Ultimate, for that purchase. Awesome. Okay. I don't know if there was any interest in this, but we have a Luke Skywalker activity book. It's kind of got some wear to it, and I don't know if there's been a little bit of work done on it, so it's not mint. But it's fun. It's a fun little piece of old Star Wars, non-toy, but yes, vintage. For $2. I'm not sure if there's any interest. That's right. I don't know if we want to throw in this with it. This is the Empire Strikes Back. It doesn't have the record, but it's the story. A second. Okay. Starting at $2. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I meant it to go 10 seconds. My apologies. Not sure why I did that. All right, Eric Carr, thank you for that. Okay, we got a 3PO removable limbs, complete. It has a beautiful netting, and it has the. Let me bring the handle back here, and it has the card back and the clamshell. Any Dagobah parts? Ooh. No Dagobah parts today. I have some other things that I'll be running. Yeah, I'm wrapping. I mean, it's weird, guys. Like I'm still got a few more to go. I know we're like getting close to the end to my 100, but I probably can go a little. Probably going to go a little more tonight, just because I have more to run. I'd like to get the stuff off the table that I. Okay, wintergreen. Thank you for that. All right, and then how about this is a complete weekway again. Good hands. A little slightly thing on the knuckles there, but this is number 84. Okay. Okay, thank you for that. Okay. All right, so every time Ultimate DJ's on here, he gets muted. All right, this is a couple of items here, guys. We got a Bib Fortuna chest piece, a Tebow hood, and a Logray accessory staff. We'll run them. Starting at 6 for the hood. Okay. Hey, Jamar. Welcome back, and thank you for that purchase. I'm not sure if there's a huge interest in this, but this is the side piece for Jabba the Hutt. It's missing the top part of that, but it is a side piece for that. I know some people have been looking to complete a set, with that. Number 86. Started at 2. Oops. All right, Panther, thanks for that. Okay. So we're going to run slightly loose limbed Biker Scout. So I'm going to kind of include him with a few items here. Let's include this part of a speeder bike, not complete, and this part. So it's like a junk pile with a figure and a card back. But we'll start it all at $2. Bookster, first purchase. Thank you for making that first purchase. All right, gonna run another set of my buttons. These are those. These are my. There's 8 of the buttons in here for those who are just joining. They're all like the different promotions that came with the sticker that were on the cards. There's 8 of them there, and I'll include them in the little clamshell as well. It's kind of easier to ship that way. Thank you for that, Star Wars Daddy. All right. if I'm on your show and this is what you have for a giveaway, do me a favor. Just give it to someone else with my compliments. Okay. We got a Salacious. I have one more Rebo piano, although I don't know if you're going to want it. I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest him here. Like, oh, he's like, don't wake the baby. Don't wake the Salacious baby. Oh, good. No, I appreciate that, Star Wars Daddy. I like that. I have one more piano, but I'm going to say it's missing a key. All right? It has a broken key. However, you can, if you want, go on to, I think, Toy Polloi, and he actually shows you how you can replace a broken key. So, I'll run it next. But before I do that, we have a complete, 100% complete Ugnaught with the slightly purplish robe and the toolkit and a card back and a mini and the clamshell. All right. Good grab on that one, Mr. Roman. So this is the piano I mentioned. It does have a broken key. The other ones are fine. But you can see what's going on in there. There may be a way to fix it on Toy Polloi. I don't know if he... Pretty sure that's the kind of thing that was issue with it. But I'll start it at $2. Okay, Mr. Roman, thank you so much for that. All right. Everyone pay attention. We've got a complete. Is that the uni unit? Is that the uni thing with the yeah? It's got the unibrow or whatever, the connected unibrow. Okay, it's got it's got the skirt, which is a much whiter skirt than the one I ran separate, and it's got, of course, the accessory clamshell card back. Awesome figure, solid visor. Thank you, Star Wars Daddy. I appreciate that. That's a variant. Rising Phoenix, first purchase. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. All right, another set of custom mini card backs. This is the entire Power of the Force line. It's all the last 17 plus all the other figures that were packed on there. Okay, this is the entire run of that. About 50 or so, 50 or 60. Thank you for that purchase, Chevy. All right. All right, let's continue on here. How about a? You know what? I'm gonna run this one. Okay, we got the Jabba stage. It's got all the 4 things. It is missing this. Okay, the side piece, and it's got that. A little bit of staining on the back here, guys, but it could be cleaned off. I think it's honestly that foam stuff that dried out. But you know what? We're gonna throw a Jabba on there as well. So this is a Jabba and throne, partial throne. All right, we're gonna run that one. Okay. Wookie, all right. Thank you for that. Okay, cool. Whoop. Okay, let's run a IG-88. Both the small pew pew and the rifle together. You got Salacious last night. There you go. So you're building up your set. That's good. Awesome. Oh no, shoot. Oh, I'm sorry. That one goes here. This one goes there. It's heavy. All right. Thank you for that. All right. I'm not sure if we're gonna have an interest in this one, but this is not one of your Star Wars daddies from another sale. We got a Leia. Good face. I've always loved this doll for that reason. I'm gonna get this up higher so you can see it better. This has got a pretty. I always loved the Leia likeness, but yeah, it's got the hair. You know what do they call it? Walk of shame hairdo. Got the robe, got the stockings, but that's it. Okay, so we will run this for. Oh wait, no, hold on. We'll start at a 4. Medium 4. Okay, we grab on that one. Thank you. All right. Go with another squid head. Complete. Got the blaster, got the cape, got the skirt. The whole kit and caboodle. Bid on the accessories. You get the free figure. Thank you, Rico. All right. We got a regular power droid. You know, here I'll demonstrate the clicking of the. Okay. No, not everybody's favorite. I love the power droid. I just, Gonk, come on. And comes with the car back and everything. Leia Blaster, Emperor Staff. I sold a Hoth / Bespin Leia Blaster and no staff today. No pike. That's it. I wish I had more. I gotta find more of those.
Sir, all the patrols are in. Still no contact from Skywalker Solo. Mistress Leia, R2 says he's been quite unable to pick up any signals.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you for that. Now, I don't have a full complement of bounty hunters today. Okay, I have a Dengar, a Bosk, and I have an IG-88, and I have a Robless Zuckus, and 3 of their card backs. So 4 figures, 3 card backs. We'll start at that. Start at $2. What the heck? Almost have all the droids. Awesome. All the droids you're looking for. All right, so guys, I said this is a a couple more things here. Hold on. Actually, I'm not really close to being done yet because I still have a few more items. So, okay, that's pretty good for $10 for 4 figures. That's great. Okay, so this is a set of Return of the Jedi pill stickers. Okay, I made these myself. Okay, and there's 2 sets of all the Return of the Jedi figures. I will tell you, like I said, they're a little finicky. You got to work them gently with an X-Acto knife. Some of them will peel off, but we start them at $2. All right, Joey, good grab on that one. Okay, so now we got 2 figures here. We'll do a Lando and a Squidhead. Good grab on that. All right. Okay. All right, another couple of oddball ones here. We got a Return of the Jedi Things to Do and Make coloring book. I think it's mostly, well, it looks like it's had a few things taken out of it. And it's N1 colored page here. So we'll throw into that the picture puzzle book, Return of the Jedi, which is pretty empty. That was pretty much complete. So, starting at $2. Done. Sold for $2. Thank you, sir. All right. This is the vehicle maintenance energizer, just the base unit, no tools or hoses or anything. So I'm not sure. Hey, Mr. Roman, good grab on that one. I'm not sure if there's an interest in this, but I'm gonna put them out there anyway. I did say this was a vintage auction, but I do have a set of some. Well, I'm gonna sell them individually. We got the retro collection. These are not vintage. These are retro. Okay, but we have R2. Got a few of these they'll run. I'm gonna run these. I'm gonna run them starting at $4. Make sure what we got with this one.
Well, your worship, looks like you managed to keep me around for a little while longer. I had nothing to do with it. General Rykin thinks it's dangerous for any ships to leave the system until we've activated the energy. It's a good story. I think you just can't bear to let a corpse there like me out of your sight. I don't know where you get your delusions, laser brain.
Apparently, there's an interest.
Laugh it up, fuzzball. But you didn't see us alone in the South Passage. She expressed her true feelings. What? You stuck up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerve herder.
All right, Rising Phoenix. Thank you for that. All right, another one. We have a Jawa. Okay. Again, these are the retro one. This has a slightly bent card. Okay, but it's unpunched. Okay, guys, we got about, I would say, 20 or so. All right, Eric. Hard. Good grab on that one. All right. Here's another set of, these are the pin back catalog pins, set of 10 pins. Okay. Thank you for that, Joey. We got another blue black blaster. Back here. Number 1 and 2. Good grab on that, Chevy. That was 102. Okay. Let's try this. Land of the Jawas. Escape hatch. You just put your R2 and 3PO right in there. Ultimate DJ. Good grab on that. Thank you for your purchase. All right. I don't know if there's any interest in this one. Let's run it. This is from the Imperial Attack Base. It's the little kind of base cover. I'm not sure if there's an interest in that. Yeah, Panther wants it. That's good. Ultimate DJ. Number 104. Thank you for that purchase. Okay, we got another 12-inch older figure here. We got Obi-Wan or Ben Kenobi. Does come with, he doesn't have his boots. But he does have his robe, his tunic, his robe, and his determined look of total judgment on you. Absolutely free. Robe is a little banged up a bit, or messed up a bit, but you know, if you've never had the 12-inch figures, this is a great one to start. This is a great way to start off. His bad disposition. You're right about that. It's always the Obi-Wan goes for more than you think, even an incomplete one.
General, there's a fleet of Star Destroyers coming out of hyperspace in Sector 4. Reroute all power to the energy shield. Got almost all transports our way. Prepare for battle, soldier.
Ultimate taking home a bunch. You might be a contender for the Daddy of the Week. For that Daddy. That's sorry. That's not my gig. That's Star Wars Daddy. You might be a contender for Chewbacca of the Week. All right. Here's. I don't know if there's going to be interest, but this is a weird one. We got a weird trifecta here. First, we got the. I think this is from the survival kit. The belt with the rope. Okay, the rope's a little frayed, but that's one item. One of the vintage flaps. Okay, I think it's the right one from when you're looking from the back. All right, the flaps. And just because I didn't want to throw it out. And vintage biker scout arm. Somebody took them out with a lightsaber, and as a result, we have a spare arm. The main thing there, of course, is the flap, but I figured I'd put all three of them together. Hope you guys are all doing well tonight and looking forward to a nice weekend. I will be running another show on Sunday. Modern show, carded figures, Black Series figures, all different areas from Power of the Force all the way through some vintage collection. Yeah, Chevy, you're also a contender, I think, for that for the. There we go. All right. Not sure if there's any interest in the 10th anniversary movie storybook trilogy, the movie trilogy storybook. Basically, the three movies put together in one storybook. Started at $2. Contender for Chewbacca of the Week. Where you get the nifty trophy like this. Well, this is a bigger version, but you get a smaller version of that for being the top spender of the show. Ericar, good grab on that. Thank you. Okay, this is the last set of, or at least I'm going to run a full set, but this is the last individual set. This is the pills for the last 17. There are 2 sets of them on there. Again, as I said each time, they are a little finicky. Yes, please, Ultimate. Your show's at midnight. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to raid you, but all these people doing midnight shows. Woo! You guys are real party animals, man. I might be watching your show. So, midnight. Hello, can I announce my show tonight at midnight Eastern Standard Time? You just did. But yes, absolutely. You can absolutely announce it. Midnight Ultimate DJ. So much fun. It's a huge, just a big party. Okay? So make sure you check them out. But you got to be. Then all day tomorrow? Really? I am going to run some. Yes, stickers. TK, yes, please. All right, so while you guys are putting that in the post, all right, this is not a complete one, all right? I will say the cockpit has seen better days. In fact, it doesn't really connect to it. It's a little loosey-goosey. So I don't think this actually was part of it, but it does fit nicely on there. It just needs its cannons, and it does include, and needs the back things. But it has a lot of parts. It has the battery cover, okay? Doesn't have, of course, not the harpoon in the back, but it's got the gun in the back. So I don't know. I think it's I think it's a good one. Certainly one that you can build up on here. We started at $5. Vintage show tomorrow for TK Nichols, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Please join if you can. I will definitely try to share it out, TK. I'm going to see my wife perform in a community theater production, so I won't be able to be on all the time. Although when I oftentimes am watching shows in community theaters, I will check it out during intermission. All right, so I'll try to pop in when I can. Thank you so much for that. All right. All right, we are doing good here, guys. We are doing good. Okay, a couple more things here, guys. A couple more. We're a few minutes away. You know what? I'm going to run the final giveaway. All right, which will be a nice Chewbacca. This is a giveaway, and I'm going to throw in from Star Wars Daddy. He sent me one of these cool candy toppers. I think it was from Star Wars Daddy. Let me know if I was wrong about that. I thought I found that in the box. I thought it was from you. They're a 2-drink minimum. Always a great thing, guys, being able to do this with you all today. I love it. All right, that's so the giveaway is for the Chewy and a little candy topper. Let's run a few more items. Somebody's asking about stickers. Okay, this is a complete set of pill stickers. 2 sets actually, because each thing is 2 sets. So both the Star Wars, these 2 are Empire. Then these 2, and I included, by the way, in that Droopy, Max, and Psy. And then 1 page here for that. So this is the entire sticker pill set. We're starting. All right. Any other shows coming up? Ewoks and Droids Ultimate. I do not have any more droids for today. But you know, you always check back with me. You know, sometimes it's just I put stuff out just for the night. You know. All right. Thank you for that. Okay, and okay, this is, I know we're kind of, we got a Snaggletooth figure. I mean, it's kind of weird because we've been getting into weird, you know, more odd stuff. This is for Snaggletooth. Does Snaggletooth have a weapon? Not today, he doesn't. I do have some more weapons to run, though. Chillman. First purchase. Thank you for your first purchase, Chillman. I appreciate that. Okay, this is my last loose figure. My last loose figure of the night. Or that's incomplete. Sort of. My last loose individual figure. Nice skiff plateau. Okay. With the card back. $110. I was gonna say, some people were falling asleep at the wheel there. It's a nice figure. Panther. You got it almost for a steal. Good God. Okay. We got, this is the Droids and Ewoks mini card backs. There's 18 droids, including the 6 that were not released, and 12 Ewoks. I'll run that as a set. I always, those who've been on the show, they know that I run a set. I run 2 sets. I run individual by movie, and then I run another one by I run one by movie and one by one complete set. 12. Oh, now I think people like the Droids and Ewoks ones because they know that they're, you know, people are trying to get those collections. All right, guys, we only have about a minute left on that. Minute and 15 seconds on the thing. I'll let that one run out. The last giveaway run out. We still have a few more things, guys. So, all right, Pico, good grab on that. All right. How about another set of? Ooh, let's do this. Let's run a double. This is a set of the pins. Okay, the promotional pin backs and the catalogs. There's 18 buttons here, guys, and it does cost to make them, so bid accordingly. I appreciate the help. That's how I'm able. These are the things that I do, guys, that help me to keep the cost of the figures down, because I sometimes take a loss on figures, you know, which is fine. But if I can do this to help make up the difference a little bit, that helps. I mean, it only has to be a few bucks. So, thank you, Pico. All right, 112, right? Even that little even that $7, it means a lot. I really appreciate it. All right, let's run another retro. How about a 3PO retro collection figure? Okay, again, a slight bend in the card. And the winner, Eric Carr! Yay! Eric, you won a few times. You're getting to be a little bit of a lucky duck there. You get the Chewy. You get the... Actually, you know what? Let me grab a little... You get the Chewy, you get the card back, and you get this. Oh, cool. Thank you for following and for purchasing, too. Okay, let's get this back to this. Start to wrap things up here. We've got a few more to do. Guys, we are running a Galaxy's Edge Droid Depot custom droid. Sorry, cancel. Very shortly. So if you're interested if you wanted to get one of those, I'm going to start it at $1. Whoa! I almost took it off. Remember, guys, this is, of course, a retro version, okay? Just want to make sure you're all clear on that. It's not the original ones. I wouldn't be putting that out for $4. All right, Rising Phoenix. Good grab on that. How about a Death Squad Commander? Again, these cards all have a slight bend in there, the top, but they're not creased. So, and they are unpunched. No. John Rob, welcome back. And you won it. All right. Thank you for that. All right. Give me 1 second here, guys. There. Not sure what we got with an interest with this, but we have an entire base for the Imperial attack base. It's just the base. It does include this part here, okay, but not, it has the lever piece over here, okay, but not over here. Okay, this part's missing, so it's just a. I use one of these to make a min bomb. Can't really see. It's kind of tucked in the back there, but I use one of these to do that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Start this at $3. L3. Yeah, man, $3 is $3. Got it. All right. Okay. Now this one, this is I will say it's not tested. This is an battle damaged X-wing. It's missing its cannons except for one that's broken. That's the broken cannon. It does have the cockpit. Okay, this is from vintage days. It has the stickers. The stickers are great on here. And it does work in that sense. I have not tested the battery. I did look in the compartment and it seems clean. So I do believe that with a little bit of TLC with the motor, you could get this to run again. Make a what? Oh, dude, I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, all you really need on this one, guys, is the cannons, which are pretty inexpensive to get. So that's a pretty good one. Yeah, we're about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we do have a couple more accessories I want to run. So we'll do Star Wars Daddy's winning. Oh, dude. Star Wars fan, 19. All right, cool. I know it's more than 19. That's off there. All right. I'm all over the place here, I know, guys, but we got an Empire Strikes Back used coloring book, but not fully. Okay. I always love the drawings in here. But I don't know. I thought that's a cool thing. So, started at $2. No one says. Would I? Will I color a page? Okay. John Rob. I have to make myself a note. Color one page. All right. I'll work on that. I mean, this one already is done, so I won't do that one. I'll color a page. I'll figure out which one. Okay. Dude, I'm already gonna be up until 1 in the morning, and now I gotta color a page. I don't know if you guys remember this one, the Stamp album. Now it does have some use on it, but this is really for collecting space. Oh well, look, there's a stamp in there. It was for collecting certain stamps. So there are actually stamps. Some stamps have been put in here, relating to the space race and stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I have this in my original one when I was a kid. Thought that was really cool. So stamp album, $2. I have to now go and color a page. Okay. Chevy, good grab. All right, and we also have the Star Wars storybook. Now this got a little bit of a dink on the top here. This is a hardcover, and it looks like. Oh, hold on. The princess shot first. Zrap, zrap. 2 troopers went down before she could shoot again. A bright green ray from another trooper's gun hit her side, and she slumped to the deck. Princess Leia woke to discover her hands tied behind her. The troopers marched her in a hallway and up a large hole that had been blown into the side of the ship. A passageway now led to this hole in the Imperial cruiser. Suddenly, Darth Vader's dark shadow. Okay, so I think the pages are complete. So, I always loved this book. Star Wars storybook. I remember watching. I had the Jedi. Oh, Ultimate. Nobody wants the Star Wars. I was gonna say, come on, somebody must want the Star Wars storybook. For goodness sake. All right, Milkman, take it for $2. You got it. This is number 115. All right, guys, we are wrapping up here, but we are not done yet. Stick it out. 2 more minutes. We have the standard cloud car missing its canopies, but other than that, it's a pretty good vehicle, and the landing gear works. We'll start this at $5. All right, $5. $5. Biko, you got it. Okay, so. Oh, we do have 2 more. We have the Tusken Raider Retro Collection, which again, a little curvy here, but let me get Mando back. All right. Go. Okay, now TK wants me to do a YouTube video showing me coloring it. Guys, I want you to know that I'm going to be up until like 2 in the morning doing this. All right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll have to go upstairs and borrow some markers from my daughter. She's gonna be like, "Why are you using my markers? They're expensive." Good grab, TK, for that. All right, and we have Obi-Wan Kenobi. I love the way they have his cape all modeled in here. That's really good. That is less of a bend in the car, guys. The rest of them, yeah. Actually, no. I do want to start them a little higher. John Rob, good grab on that. Okay, guys, pay attention. We got this is the Empire Strikes Back carry case. Actually, I'm just going to kind of do a little scan of the whole thing. Check the corners out. It's got the standard wear on the corners, but not too bad. But this is the more common Big Yoda head. All right. It does have the correct trays in it and no labels. Okay. It does snapshot. Okay. Starting at $5. Stay in the line. I gotta find crayons. I may have to do it with markers. The thing is, my daughter has like professional level markers, so they might bleed through. Just so you know, might bleed through. Just giving you a heads up. Thank you, Wintergreen. All right. Okay, guys. Next one we got. How about some? Oh wait, something here. Got a little junk pile that you might be interested in. We got a turret Probot base. We got a Falcon canopy. We got a Falcon trapped or hidden compartment top. We got part of the radar dish. We got part of the probe droid. No guarantee that these things will fit together. And another part of the probe droid's a little arm. And then somebody did a little custom job on this TIE fighter. He added like electric tape to the S-foils, or not S-foils, I'm sorry. And looks like they've tried gluing it, so I don't know if this will function very much, but it might work for something. Again, might work as a scrap pile. So I'm going to run this at $1. The random pile. This is L7. Next vintage show, guys, I probably have some more pieces to run. Look at wow pile. TIE Fighter Boneyard, right? Seriously. Okay. Thank you for that. All right, so I now have, next up is a beater lot of figures. Now, I'm going to say this, in full disclosure. I'm going to go through these. I don't want to just dump it up there and show it to you, because I got to be honest. Some of these are not really beaters. Okay, we got, well, first of all, we have a power droid that's just missing his antenna. Does the click thing. We have a Bosk with a little bit of paint rub on the back. We have an Emperor with the tip on his nose thing. We have a Greedo missing his antenna so he can't sense anything. We got a Lobot with some paint on the back. We got bad hair Lando, Skiff. We got a pretty decent Chief Chirpa, except somebody painted his base of his feet. And the same person did the same thing with the Snowtrooper. Gave him blue boots. Not quite sure. Maybe he's trying to go for the Uze thing. I don't know. Little teeth, but good limbs, but a little weird teeth. Lando. Another not so bad hair, just a little bit. Yeah, he's missing his head. All right, so he's a beater. And we'll put him with his daughter, who's also missing her head. So those in. Got a Han Solo kind of missing part of his hand. Lost some of his fingers. And we have a pretty loosey-goosey and miscolored, whoops, AT driver. And then this is my poor Luke. This is what normally happens to the Luke. So the one whoever got the good, nice Luke, you're welcome. And actually, this guy is not so bad. He's just, it's just his helmet's a little faded. So these are like, some are beaters, some are better than beaters. All right, but I'm gonna run them at $2. Oh wait, hang on. Yeah. Starting at $2 for that whole group. Someone rubbed his walrus bits. Yes. Thank you very much, Chevy. You were also might be a contender for Chewbacca of the week. Okay. I don't know if there's any interest in this, but those retro figures, they did come in a box. Okay. It's kind of a throwback to a Canadian box that they released the figures in. It's kind of a cool box, I think. It's a little different than just having the figures. By the way, those are not the prices I paid. So, but I don't know if there's an interest. If whoever buys it, I will break the box down. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It depends on what you buy. If you buy a lot of other stuff that I can put in the box and use it as a shipping container, I mean, I'll put the box in a box. But if anyone is interested in that, start at $1. Remember, one of the coolest things about these figures is that they brought back the vac metal finish. All right, cool. All right, guys. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Sorry, I'm still going. We have another. This is a better layout. It has a little bit of a tear on the top, but it's a cleaner Leia robe. Leia vinyl cape. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Small and starting. There we go. 118. Whoa. I just realized that I did quite a bit of orders tonight. Thank you, Chevy. All right. We got, how about a 2 for here? We'll go for a Vibroblade, and reuse weapon. So 2 there, starting at $2. going to just run out the rest of my accessories that I have on the table here. And then we have two more large items, guys, coming. Oop, still going. Thank you, Panther. Okay, we got another bowcaster for Chewy. All right, there you go. Thank you, Debbie. Couple more, guys. Thank you for your patience. I'm kind of glad that DJ's not running one until later because I don't want to jump into his. We got the TIE Pilot blaster. Okay. I think this is the blue-black one. See if I can get some better light on these. Okay. Gotta invest into some smaller Ziplocs so I can put these here. A few more of these guys. The blue-black Pew Imperial. Thanks. Oh, you unlocked silver. Gavin Base.
How far away is you? Will it take us long to get there?
Go. Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Let's do it. Let's do a blue Imperial Pew. Oh, let me give you a better look at that. Hang on.
Mostly because my father again. How would you know my father?
Lose track of these. It's hard, guys. I know. I was talking to Anthony Roman. He couldn't believe I do this by myself. Ultimate DJ is winning. I'm trying to think if I won this from you, Ultimate. I might have. I have two more accessories after this one, guys, and then two more big items, and then we're gonna call it a night. I gotta get this. All right, thank you, Ultimate. One more of those. One more. This is my final one for the night. Or final Imperial, or the larger blaster. And I have one more after that. Same kind as what we just ran. All right. He's taking home a bunch of accessories tonight. Okay, and then we got another blue-black one. Rebel blasters. Okay. I know, right? I gotta get them like. I think my daughter's going to bed right now. I gotta wake her up and be like, so, yeah, where are the crayons? I gotta color something. Okay. Thank you for that. Oh, we have a couple more things. Hang on. Forgot about this one. Let's run another set of these. The pins, we'll run them together. This is the catalog pins, set of 10 of them, and the set of 8 of those. And I will save these for today. Thank you for that. Hey, Stellar Daddy, thank you. You know, whatever work out a deal for me to purchase some of those offline or whatever, or make a trade. You might want to trade some pins for some of your the figures you have an overstock of. Let me know. We could work something out. All right. So this is the card backs, whole set. Star Wars, Empire, Star Wars, repack Empire. You know. Then we have Jedi, and we didn't run these. We also have Jedi with the Empire repacks and Jedi Star Wars repacks. Okay, and we also have the whole Power of the Force, and Ewoks and Droids. The entire line of card backs. All of them. For my extra card. All right. Let me get it here. I'm going to go to meeting because this is going to weigh more. Check the rest of the ship. Make sure there are no more attached. Chewing on the power cable. Come on inside. We'll clean them off if there are any more. Okay. Running. Trade some card backs and some pins and some stickers for a carded yak face. If I'm getting the carded yak face, I'm in. But I don't. I honestly feel like I'd feel too guilty about that. I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know if I could take the money. All right. Now, unfortunately, I don't think Florida Man is in the house tonight, and I know this is probably something he would really want, but I'm gonna run it anyway because I've been trying to find the box for this. I just couldn't find it until last night. All right, so I've been slowly selling off my Sideshow collection figures, and I haven't been doing them in a couple of weeks, but this is a Sideshow collection Lando. Comes with the, obviously, does this come off his head? I know it comes off his head, but it's been sitting on there for so long. I'm afraid to take it off, so I'm going to just kind of show it to you. Okay, there he is. There's Lando. I do believe this can come off, but I'm going to leave it on there for now. It's just that it's been on so long, I'm afraid his whole head's going to pop off while I'm trying to do this. But it's a beautiful figure, 12-inch, 1/6 scale. Comes with the blaster, comes with that. And as I said, I did find the box. So there you go. The box is got. There may be some other things in there as well, right? I will put him back in the box and ship this box in another box. Okay. I paid $80, guys, plus shipping for this figure. I'll sell it. I'm going to start it at $25. And then we have one other item after this. I hope Don Burmeister's still around because he helped me make this. Hey, good, Berdani. I'm glad you're still here. All right, Florida. Oh, Florida man, you're here. Oh, I'm so happy. I didn't see you come in. Oh my God, because you've been buying all these for me, and I want to make sure you get first dibs at them. All right, my friends. Last item of the night. This is the Droid Depot droid builded figure that you put together. We put together, and I gotta say, I think it was pretty much just Berdani and I that made this thing. He made it. I was live streaming on the 8th. I'm sorry to say I can't you can't rewatch it because I was getting some weird copyright strikes. Ha! Awesome. I can't. I got some copyright strikes, so because of that, I didn't. I didn't feel. I was getting nervous about what they were going to do because it wasn't from Disney. It was something from YouTube. It was from some other place, and I was like, "Wait, this is weird." So I just kind of deleted it. So I don't know why that was the case. I'm going to try to look into it for the next time I'm down there and doing this because I'll do this again, guys. Because I had a lot of fun. It was about 7 or 8 people on at a time, but it was still fun. It was a great thing. All right, so you put this guy in like this. Let's see, on or off? Oh, that's on. Okay. So you put that like this, and it does come. There is a box, but it's a. I'm gonna try to ship the box, guys. The box. I'm not gonna show the box because I may not be able to ship the box. All right. If I can get this thing broken down, and folded up to where I can fit it somewhere, I will. Otherwise, I may have to just kind of hold it. You can get these though in Disney. So this is the instructions, and these are so awesome, guys. I can't even tell you. Okay, so and that's really great because because Berdani kind of picked out my absolute favorite colors with this. So you can also put in, if you want to go back to Galaxy Edge, there's a place where you can open up and put in a personality chip. You can actually open up some of the, like these things open up to do some, for fun, and you can put in like different accessories and stuff. So it's a great thing. This piece comes off. You don't want it. This looks more like a regular droid, but I just decided it was free to add it. So this is a $150 value, guys. All right. I'm really just interested in, the community of it. All right, I'm gonna start it at $1. Where does the lube go? That's up to you. All right, we're gonna start this at $1. Here we go. It's a remote. Actually, whoever just asked me that question, is it remote or interactive? Ultimate, it actually you can do both. There is a Droid app you can get, and Star Wars Daddy took it for $78. Oh, Berdani made it. Oh my goodness! Did you build a droid when you were there? I thought you built. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't build a droid when you were there. But congratulations, Star Wars Daddy. All right, cool. All right, so guys, next time I'm down in Disney, I think we're planning a trip in the summer. Unlike other years, we don't get to go. We're not going like the entire summer because our daughter no longer. That's we used to go down a lot because our daughter worked down there, but now she's back up in New Jersey, so we're not going to be doing that. But we are going to still keep going. So when we go down again, I could do that again. Or I was thinking about maybe doing a Saber, but I will say that if I do a Saber, I'm just going to auction off the hilts. So, all right, guys, you are all awesome. Yeah, I'll meet you. Oh, yeah, there you go. I know, dude. I know you and Florida man. A lot of you were down in Florida, and I'm so sorry. I didn't even think until like I was just about packing to come home that I should have tried to meet up with these guys because there's a bunch of Orlando and near Orlando people, and I'm sorry I didn't do that. So next time. All right, guys. I want to thank you all so much. This was a pretty long night, but you guys were great. And this is a record. I think 153 individual items sold. I didn't think I had that much, But you know what it was is the accessories. The accessories that they're tiny and they took up more than I expected. So thank you so much. Again, I'm doing a show on Sunday. Okay, it'll be a modern show, all modern. The only thing I might run I sometimes throw a clamshell vintage figure, complete vintage figure in the mix if somebody asks because they're easy to get to. But beyond that, it's going to be a modern show. All right. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see. Oh yes, I get the recap video. I'll get that recorded tomorrow, and get that probably be uploaded Monday because I think I have another video coming out on Sunday. So yeah, check it out, guys. This week I've got some um, some more unboxings, some more stuff for the collection, and I am going to a toy show tomorrow. Not to work at it, just to go visit it. So I'll try to get some footage for that and get that on a video. And I already got some stuff to unbox for the next one. So thank you so much. All right, guys, we will see you in the next whatnot. But until then, check me out on Darth Tuba Stars Unboxing Show, and I have the Sunday show at 2 o'clock. Thank you so much, Ultimate. All right. And oh yeah, Wookie was saying that to Ultimate. I know. Well, dude, why are you doing a 12 a.m. show? Some of us old guys, man, we need our beauty sleep because nothing else is helping us be beautiful. So we got to get our sleep. Anyway, we will see you all in the next one, guys. Until next time, may the force and the toys be with you. Let's see if I can raid into somebody. I don't know if there's anybody I know, so if that happens, I just kind of find somebody else. But check out both Ultimate and I think TK. They're running shows. There's a few others running, so just coming up soon. So make sure you give them all a follow. And I'll go to Red 5 Cantina today. Star Wars cards. Here